Buff Nuggets, oh, so golden and true. Buff Nuggets, gonna enlighten. Hey, it's Brian Buffington, and I've got another Buff Nugget for you, and it is a new addition in NotebookLM. So I've already talked about NotebookLM, pretty much the basics of how it works. And yes, you can put your content in, and it can make a podcast, but now you have this ability to interrupt these AI-generated podcast people and say, hey, by the way, I need some more information. What do you think about this? So in this scenario, I have got 5 Jesse Cole videos. Jesse Cole, by the way, is the owner, founder of the Savannah Bananas, and they're just blowing up all across the country. Maybe, I think they went to another country. I can't remember. And so, my whole thing is I love Jesse Cole and how he approaches engagement and entertainment, and he's just doing things differently. And I was like, I wonder if there's any value there in education. So I loaded up 5 of his videos. That's the cool thing about NotebookLM. It's the things that you load up. It's not just random data and databases that maybe you don't have any control over. This is just your stuff. So on the left, you can see I have 5 Jesse Cole videos, and I'm going to now generate a podcast. So I'm not going to let you, I'm going to cut that short. So I'm going to hit generate, and I'll have you come back, and then we're going to play it, and then we're going to do something fun with it.
Wow.
All right, so we've got our podcast, and I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I did customize what I wanted to come out of that AI-generated podcast, and I said I wanted it to be quick, hard-hitting. I said 5 minutes. It did not. You can tell right here it's 8 minutes and 40 seconds, and I wanted to know some Jesse Cole possibilities, how I could apply those to an 8th grade science classroom, because that was my background as a teacher, and it made the podcast. So that's awesome, right? But here's the new, and that is the interactive mode. And that's what I wanted to show you. You can interact with the podcasters. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to move my large cranium, and we can hit play, but then we can join. So let's try that out.
Especially in an 8th grade science classroom, right?
Right, like, how do we get these kids pumped about science the way these fans go wild for the bananas?
Well, Cole's whole thing is about creating these raving fans, not just, people who buy tickets.
So I'm gonna stop them. I'm gonna hit join. We're gonna see how this works. If it's any good.
It's like, forget just learning the material. Oh, our listeners got something to share. Let's hear it.
All right. So I am another science teacher at another school, and we're doing a science competition. What do you think are some ways that Jesse Cole would hype up a science competition and engage and make fans there?
Okay, that's a fantastic question, and it's perfect for where we're heading with this.
Yeah, it's all about creating an experience, right? And Cole's all about that.
So how would Jesse Cole approach a science competition? I think first he'd want to make it a spectacle.
Definitely. Think about how he doesn't just do baseball games. It's a show, a production.
So picture this. Instead of just setting up some tables in a gym, what if it was like a whole event?
Oh, like a science festival? Maybe it was music and lights and a fun MC.
Exactly. And what about a theme, like a mad scientist lab or science explorers?
This is
I love
nice.
That. Cole's all
It's
about
so much
creating
fun.
a vibe and a theme.
And we're just touching the surface of all this. And you can download. Now, I'm not sure if the downloaded version gives you the interruption or my input, my joined question, but how cool would it be? So I have to check that out. Maybe I'll let you know later. But I wanted to show you that, and that is called interactive mode, and that is now in NotebookLM. If you're at a school district and you're like, Brian, I go to NotebookLM, I cannot access it. It may be that they purposefully have that off, or it may be that your team, your tech team, may not know that it exists yet. And so I always suggest sending friendly emails up the correct chain and say, hey, I'm interested in this. I love to test this and play with it and see where that goes. So, hey, thanks for checking out another Buff Nugget. If you haven't already, please consider sharing, liking, commenting. Yeah, one of those. That would be awesome. And that helps me grow my channel, and we can get more people on board the Buff Nugget train. Catch you later. Bye. Buff Nuggets. Oh, so golden and true.